I'm hiking through the Three Lakes WMA. Cold this morning, but man, what a great day. There hasn't been one cloud in the sky all day. Nice and clear, sunny. I was hoping to keep dry feet today. That didn't happen. But I was really hoping to keep my shoes dry, since tomorrow morning we're going to be in the upper 30s again. There's been a couple places on this part of the trail where they have footbridges. Very nice. Here's one, check this out. I'm glad I don't have to walk through that. Another cold morning out here, right around 39 degrees, and sun's been up for about 15-20 minutes. This is where I camped last night. This is Dry Pond Camp. You can see it has a pump behind me, but it doesn't work. But I carried enough water in for the night. But this has been a really nice place. I like this campsite. You've got this big open prairie behind you that gives you a perfect view of the sunrise and the moonrise. It was a full moon last night, and it was amazing. I really like these bridges. Got a boardwalk up ahead. Check it out. Couple benches. I like this. I had the pleasure of putting on dry socks and shoes this morning because when I got to camp last night, I set up a nice fire and put my socks on the handles on my trekking poles, put them next to the fire, put my shoes close to it, and within a couple hours, they were pretty much dry. And this morning, wow, so great putting on dry socks and shoes. Now with these footbridges I've gone over this morning and this boardwalk, maybe I'll keep some dry shoes. If not, I'll just set up another fire tonight. I just exited the Prairie Lakes unit of 3 Lakes WMA and making my way towards the Florida Turnpike, which is about 3 miles ahead of me. Last mile of the trail has been really cool. Very subtle ups and downs and this pure white sand, similar to what I saw on the west side of Kissimmee. But this stuff is really amazing. I mean, it's really just like the sand you would see on the beaches along the Gulf of Mexico. I'm about to emerge from the woods onto US 441, where I'll road walk for a few miles heading towards Forever, Florida. Crossing Bull Creek on US 441 and about to make a right turn up here to head back into the woods and to Forever, Florida. A wild pig up ahead on the trail. Look at the little ones. Oh, look at that big guy over there. Wow. The trail continues to my right, that way, but I'm going to take this small side trail here in Forever, Florida, to this campsite they have up here. I was going to go another couple miles to, I believe the name of it is Little Scrub Campsite, but this place is supposed to have hot showers and bathrooms, so why not, right? This is where I camped last night. This is the Illahall camp in Forever, Florida. Take a look. This place is set up really nice. You have a large shelter with some picnic tables, clean water, and all the faucets that are around. hot showers, real toilets, sinks. And some benches around a fire ring. This place is really cool. I've reached the end of the Forever Florida portion of the trail, and I'm about to cross this stile to enter the Bull Creek WMA. I'm just a little over a mile into the Bull Creek WMA, and had a slight little shower roll through a few minutes ago. Just a very light rain, didn't last long. But I believe, I have to check the weather again, but I believe we're expecting more rain. It's either tomorrow or the next day. I'll have to check. I'm at Little Scrub campsite in Bull Creek, and this is actually where I intended to stay last night, but I stayed in that campsite in Forever Florida instead. This is actually a pretty decent place. Benches, picnic tables, fire ring. Not bad. More tables over here. Looks like there used to be a pump here, but doesn't look like it's working. I like this place. I think I'll just take a break here really quick, drink some water and eat some peanuts. Check out the color on this section of the trail. I'm just about a mile up from Little Scrub Camp, but all the different colors. This is a beautiful section. Hiking through this section full of cypress and sables. And Bull Creek, the actual creek, is only about, maybe not even half a mile east of here. This is Crabgrass Creek, and I just collected 3 liters of water out of here for what I'll need tonight and to get started in the morning. And my campsite is probably about, well, actually a little less than a quarter of a mile ahead. And here's my campsite for tonight. This is the Jane Green campground. And from here, I believe this site is only about a mile from US 192. Oh, and it has a pump. I doubt it works, so I think the only hand pump that I've seen that works was at Yates Marsh. All the others have been broke. Picnic table up here. And the fire ring. I'm leaving Bull Creek WMA, and 192 is in front of me, and I'll road walk US 192 for 2.5 miles to Deer Park Road, and then hike north on Deer Park Road for, I think it's almost 23 miles to State Road 520. So I've got quite a long road walk ahead of me. Started raining last night and just stopped about an hour or so ago, and it's probably going to come up again according to the weather at about probably 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon. So I want to try and make as many miles as I can before then. I met Trucker Bob pretty much as soon as I turned onto Deer Park Road off of 192. This car is coming towards me and pulls alongside and introduces himself as Trucker Bob. Nice guy, long beard, and he's a trucker and very hiker friendly, which I gotta say I'm surprised at all the nice people I've met on this trail so far. I really wasn't expecting it. I didn't know what to expect, really. But nice guy, gave me an egg McMuffin that I just ate. It was good. I thought that was really cool. Thanks a lot, Trucker Bob. I'm crossing Wolf Creek, and this is also the 300-mile mark. I've walked the trail for 300 miles now. I stealth camped here last night. Not a bad little spot. A little protection from the road. And a couple spots like this are pretty much your only options on this road walk on Deer Park Road and where I am currently, Nova, and I'm about 6 miles from State Road 520, and that's where I'm heading to right now. And today's gonna be a different day. The guy I met yesterday, Trucker Bob, offered to take me to a gathering that the Florida Trail Association is putting on called Billy Goat Day. And he's taking the warriors there, and also he offered to pick me up. So I'm heading towards 520, and wherever I end up, he'll pick me up and take me to the gathering where they're going to have food and other hikers and things like that. So it sounds like a pretty nice time. And then once it's all done, he's offered to bring me and everybody else who needs to get back where they're going. So pretty nice. Do you hear that? Is that a bobcat? Entering Orange County on this rainy morning. taking this road along 528 to the entrance of Thru-Hike WMA. I just did 6 miles along State Road 520, where I got dropped off this morning by Trucker Bob. He actually picked me up from that spot 6 miles back on 520 yesterday morning, and about 5 miles up from there picked up another hiker named Duracell and took us to Lake Mills County Park. I believe that's in Oviedo, where the Florida Trail Hikers Association was doing a gathering and birthday party for an older hiker named Billy Goat. And it was a good time. There were some other hikers there that are currently hiking and through hiking the Florida Trail, and lots of food. I ate regular hamburgers, black bean burgers, turkey burgers, hot dogs, lots of chips, and there were people there that were, giving out, dried meals and stuff that we could take with us. I grabbed a few of those as well. And it rained all day yesterday, non-stop, but we were under a big pavilion at that park, and it was a good time. It was nice to see the other hikers and converse with them for a little while. I liked it. And to top it off, Trucker Bob, what an excellent guy. He put me and Duracell up in a hotel last night, and so we would have a chance to dry everything out, wash our clothes. It was nice, and picked us up at the hotel this morning, and like I said earlier, dropped us off back where he picked us up from yesterday. So I didn't lose any miles. I started where I stopped yesterday. Heading into Thru-Hike WMA. First 3 miles of the trail going through Thru-Hike WMA is flooded. 2 whole days of rain. I guess we'll do that. But I guess going through this pine forest right now, and there's still standing water on the ground, but so far this has been the most dry, or somewhat dry, part of the trail since I came through the gate. That is a lot of water coming in here. I'm about a mile from SR50, and finally stepping on some ground that's not submerged or flooded. Thru-Hike, wow, that is something else. There is a lot of water on the ground back there. And the creek itself, the Thru-Hike Creek, there's a lot of water flowing through there. I camped here at Fish Hawk campsite last night in Seminole Ranch WMA. And It's flooded. That's the picnic table behind me and the fire ring, all underwater. And I did find a few dry spots. In particular, behind me is where I set up my tent, and it was kind of a wet night. And I'm about to get underway to get through this Seminole Ranch, and if it's anything like Talsahatchee yesterday, I've got quite a morning ahead of me. I'm at the end of Seminole Ranch WMA, about to cross the stile on this fence in front of me. And this is going to lead me to Joshua Creek Trailhead and Chula Ota Wilderness. I doubt I'm saying that right, but that's where I'm heading. This is Fern Camp, and if Talsahatchee hadn't taken me so long yesterday, I wish I would have pushed it to this site, because man, what a difference between this and Fishhawk. This is pretty much dry around here. Nice site. This feels good. Sun's been out pretty much all morning, but this is the first time I've been out in it. You can see behind me what I just come out of, and now there's finally some open space around here. I've arrived where I'll camp tonight. This is Willie Dyke Senior Campsite, and conveniently located just above Mills Creek, which is back down the trail, and that's where I'll head to grab some water for tonight. And looks like the place is dry, which is a very good thing. I can probably make a fire tonight. And this is it. Got some benches, picnic table, of course the fire ring. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good site. This morning I'm hiking to Little Big Econ State Forest, and I'll camp in that area tonight since the campsites there are the last ones you can camp in before the Orlando metro area. So today I'll only do, I guess, just between 8 to 9 miles, and that will set me up for tomorrow to do maybe about 18 miles into Lake Mary. That's the Econ River Bridge behind me, and already this morning, along the way, I've had 2 people warn me about how this was flooded, and they weren't joking. I'm gonna go across and see what happens. Looks like this is going to be the deep part. Right now it's about mid-thigh on me. That is a lot of water. Heading out from my campsite, which is behind me. It's the official tenting area for the Yukon National Forest, and decent place. And right across the river and I'll be heading out of the Yukon Forest today into Metro Orlando. I can hear water rushing in the background. I believe that's Booney Falls. It sounds like it's right up here. Yeah, this must be it. Check it out. I'm at the end of Little Big Yukon State Forest and just came out to Lockwood Boulevard. You know, I wasn't sure what to expect during this metro part of the trail. So far, this section along the Cross Seminole Trail it's been all right. I've seen more people today than I would probably see in a week otherwise. Crossing I-4, and this isn't the usual way to cross. I actually had to come down to County Road 45A, a little bit further down on Linehart. They have the pedestrian suspension bridge closed, so this is the best way to continue the trail. But there's I-4, and you might be able to make it out down there, the bridge. Like I said, it's closed. Nice to get away from all that traffic. No, I was crossing the overpass on County Road 46A. I noticed some orange blazes, so that was an alternate route because of the suspension bridge closing. But I guess that used to be part of the original trail. Taking a short break here at the Pearl Lake overlook on the Seminole Wekiva Trail. And my pack right now is is a little heavier than usual. I took a zero yesterday in Lake Marion, did a resupply at the Publix in that area, and I may have went a little overboard. Now my pack weight is increased. I think this is the heaviest it's been since I started the trail. But I've got plenty of food. I don't think I'll be starving anytime soon. Arrived at the main trailhead for the Lower Wekiva River Preserve State Park. Crossing the Wekiva River and also entered Lake County. I've entered the Seminole State Forest. And this is the Bear Pond Trailhead. And the trail continues this way. Check this out. I'm taking a small break here at this shelter. It's the first time I've seen one of these on the trail. I really wouldn't mind staying here tonight, but it's still a little early in the afternoon. This is Blackwater Creek.
Has the same connotation, but confusing enough where they might not know.
There's another shot of Blackwater Creek. And that bridge behind me is the bridge I was just standing on, speaking to the gentleman who was fishing about all the rain that has come through. But wow, yeah, by his description, the water level on this this creek is very high. There's a bunch of wild turkey in this open area just around the corner. I've never been able to get these things on camera. I'm gonna try again. There they go. Oh, that was a lot of them. Walking into Sulphur Camp. This is where I'll camp out tonight. And nice, large, dry, open area. All the usual stuff we've been seeing at a lot of the campsites: fire ring, picnic table. And I picked this spot because I'm kind of looking forward to, actually just up ahead is, I think it's called Sharktooth Spring. And I'm going to get some water from there, so I'll be heading up there shortly. Just a little bit away from my campsite, taking a side trail down to this spring. And I'm going to grab some water down here. Foot footage over here. Look how, wow, look how clear that is. Oh, look at that. That is really cool. Today I'll be entering the Ocala National Forest, and out of all the sections on the Florida Trail, that's the one I've been looking forward to the most. I think it's going to be nice going through there. And it's about 14 miles ahead of me once you cross County Road 42. And just beyond that is Clearwater Lake recreational area. I plan on camping there tonight, and I'd like to make it by mid-afternoon so I can get my tent and everything set up before the rain, according to the weather report, that's supposed to roll in about 4 or 5 o'clock today. And looks like it's going to be raining all night and into the morning. Leaving Seminole State Forest, and looks like I've got a little bit of a road walk ahead of me. I'm passing through Royal Trails, and this is their community park. Look at all the turkey. Been back on trail now for half a mile. Road walk wasn't so bad. I think it was just right around 3 miles or so. I'm hiking through the Scout Ranch right now. And I'm only about half a mile from the Ocala National Forest.